Hey guys, me Dave. It's 12/9/2022, so it's Friday night. Yes, I am sitting here having a drink, trying to enjoy myself. Talk about the program. It's the same old things in these programs. They do Cointelpro. If you don't know what that is, do some research on Cointelpro. They use the same old tactics and tricks in these programs. You know, um, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but they use the same old tactics and tricks in these programs. You know why they do it? Because it works. It works. Just like they spread information about aliens. Do aliens exist? They might. There might be life out there on other planets and everything else. That's not the point. The point is that it discredits us. That's the point. It discredits us. That's the whole point. So that's one of the things that they do in this community and stuff. Just like the reptilians. Reptilians. Oh, I think that person's a reptilian. Um, that discredits us. So they use all kinds of tactics and tricks and mind tricks and everything else to spread misinformation and all this stuff to discredit us. Whether the stuff exists or not, I don't know. But anything's possible, but it discredits us, and that's the whole point. If anybody ever credible came into this community and did research into targeted individuals, and people are talking like that on Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff, they would discredit us completely and call us crazy, and that's the whole point. They do it because it works. It works. And it only takes one person to spread misinformation. It doesn't take an army of people to spread misinformation. One person can spread misinformation and tarnish this whole community, this whole community's credibility. So that's why they do that. But they do the same old tricks every day, and if you're a targeted individual and you're being hit, if you're a big target, you're being hit every single day, they will use these weapons against us. Weapons as in verbal things to discredit us. They're using the weapons on us, but they will use other weapons in their toolbox to discredit us and make us look crazy, and that's what they do. As far as my targeting goes, I was very tired today. Very tired. My back was sore. Sometimes sometimes in these programs, it's hard to tell if it's them or not hitting you. They can hit my back to make it very sore. I was looking at pizza online. I was looking at pizza online, and they nailed my back. Made it very, very sore. They nailed my back. My lower back has been hurting all day today. Is it them? I think it is them, but it's really hard to tell, and it sure in the hell ain't gonna be able to, be anything to prove. So they can do so many things with these weapons. It's very hard to prove any of it, but your body, and you know how your body works and all this stuff. Well, if you wake up with a sore back, unless you're laying on a board all night long, you shouldn't have a sore back when you wake up. If you're laying on a foam mattress, all night long, your back shouldn't hurt. So I'm suspicious of them hitting my back all day today. I did get out today. If you're a TI, you guys going through this every single day, you gotta get out once a day. You gotta get out there once a day. Isolation is not the way to be. Um, like in my program, they hit me around people. I get hit around people. Um, I get hit in public. Um, and that's just the way it is. I go to the dollar store. I get physically hit with weapons. You know, I get weapons when I go to the dollar store, Walmart, PetSmart, or anything like that. Today wasn't a very good day. They were making me very, very groggy and tired. Um, I did manage to get out. We went out and washed my relative's truck. It was 32 degrees up here, which is unusual for this time of year. It was very nice out today. So we went and washed my relative's truck and all that stuff. They always have a perp there at the car wash. It's a self-serve car wash. They always have a perp there banging. They will hit me around the perp to, I guess, trigger or verify their technology. They will do that. They do that when I'm around people all the time. So then we came back and we're like, well, let's take the collies up to PetSmart and we'll look around up there for something to do. Me and my relative. So we went up to PetSmart and they can make it so you're kind of out of it. Kind of like a brain fog, and you're a little bit out of it all day. You're just kind of not really with it. So Tanner's collar was loose. Now Tanner is very timid. I can't let him off leash. I don't trust him. He would probably run away and never come back. He's microchipped. So anybody ever found him brought to the pound or whatever, they would get a hold of me. But he got out of the leash in the parking lot at PetSmart. My relative grabbed him by the tail. I'm like, grab him, or otherwise he's going to be gone. He's going to be gone. He's going to be scared, and he's going to run for his life, So that was another bad thing that happened to me, and I was just kind of out of it today, and I was being hit with the weapons at PetSmart, So we got Tanner. I tightened up his collar so he couldn't slip out of it. Because I wanted to go and buy him a toy today. I thought, well, it's been a while since he hasn't had a toy since his birthday, so we'll go up there and buy him a toy, because he likes toys and stuff. So we got in PetSmart. My dog is very timid. I never had a dog like this before. My dogs are very social. They love everyone. I used to bring them to work with me. I used to work at assisted living and bring my other collie up there. They would love him. I used to bring my Doberman up there when she was a puppy, a big bad Doberman. I used to bring her to visit these seniors, and they would love on her. Lexi went to all my jobs with me and all this stuff. Dakota, my other collie, went to all my jobs with me. I used to take him to work with me all the time. Luckily, I had a job where I could take my dogs. Sometimes I'd work 18-hour shift, 2 days a week, and stuff. And that's what my job was. But so we got in PetSmart, and I was being hit kind of all day, just groggy, out of it, not really with it. And Tanner getting off the collar there, I was ready to have a heart attack, and stuff. And so we went in PetSmart. They were kind of hitting me the whole time. There were perps there. They always, a couple hour, an hour ahead of time, I thought we're going to go to PetSmart. I wasn't being spontaneous. So they had plenty of time to get the perps up there. Let's send all the perps up there to PetSmart, because he's going to be coming up here in about an hour. Okay, so they were already there waiting for us with their dogs. They had some grubby ass perps in back of us. grubby ass perps. I don't know if they found them under a rock or whatever, but they were there perping us and all this stuff. So we walked around the store, found Tanner a toy, bought him a toy and all this stuff. Um, it just wasn't working out well. Um, so then we got paid for the toy, got in the truck and left. I couldn't wait to get out of there because there were perps there. Like I say in my program, they put a thought in my head and they bang on something. They put a thought in my head and they bang. They put a thought in my head and they bang. Are they triggering? Are they verifying? I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. Because that's what they do in my program. They hit me around people. I get hit around people. I will get hit with images and thoughts put in my head when I'm around people, and these people will bang. They'll bang. They'll bang. They'll bang. And that's what they do in my program. So, I wanted to get the hell out of there. So we got in the truck, left. Tanner was not himself. He was a little agitated, scared. As soon as I put him in the truck, he was shaking. He doesn't like to ride in the vehicles, and he does get scared riding in the vehicles. But he was a little more so scared today. Were they hitting him? Were they making him agitated? Were they, are they giving him voice of skull? I don't know. They gave Lexi, my Doberman, voice of skull before, so dogs are not out of the question. They will give your dog voice of skull and tell them not to come to you and all this stuff. They really will do that. They did it to me with my Doberman. So hopefully they're not hitting Tanner, and it was just him being a little agitated. He had an off day. Usually he likes to go to PetSmart, and he's very friendly and all this stuff. He put his hands up on the counter and and wanted to see the girl and all this stuff, but he was a little more agitated, and I was more agitated because I was being hit, and then the perps were all there. When one thing goes wrong, you guys, they will make 20 things go wrong in this program. If you bump your head, they're going to make sure you have a very bad day, and they will hit you and make that bump 10 times worse than it has to be, and they will hit you and make sure everything's wrong, and have gang stalkers outside with the booming systems, and they will flood you with perps and try to make everything wrong, or hit you with weapons or whatever. So if you have a bad day to start off with, they will nail you, and they will have all the perps on your ass pretty much, and they will make things very difficult for you, and you're going to have a worse day because of these people, and stuff. So that's what kind of happened today. Tanner did get a toy. We got it in the house, and he loves his toy and all that stuff. We got more Christmas presents. We got more presents for him for Christmas, and all the stuff. So he'll have presents to open up on Christmas. But as far as the program goes, they will do the same old stuff as they've been doing for 40 years, you guys, 40, 50 years. They do it because it works. It works. That's why they discredit us with all this misinformation, in the community, on those calls, wherever you are, there's misinformation people, and they pay these people. What are they paying what are they paying them? Are they paying them $15 an hour? Or are they paying them whatever? They don't care as long as they're getting paid, you guys. They don't care. They're getting money and they don't care, and that's what they do for a living. These people have no morals. They don't have anything. So I deleted a couple people off my Facebook page because they sat on there and they were posting pictures and sayings, and all day long they were flooding the feed, flooding the news feed. I had to delete them because they were sitting there flooding the news feed all day long, every single day. You know, they're getting out, they're making it so you can't get important information, or you're not hearing from other people you want to hear from, or whatever. Some of these people will sit on Facebook all day long, and they'll post and post and post and post and post and post and post, and they will flood the feed, so you can't get good information, or you can't get you know, or hear from people you want to hear from. You're not getting their messages or whatever. So, you know, we're flooded with perps, you guys. We really are. Some people don't want to see that, and they don't want to wake up and see that, but we're flooded with perps. They're paying these people, I don't know what they're paying them, $12 an hour, $15 an hour, to sit on Facebook all day, and they enjoy it. You know, they don't care. You know, so that's that. Old tricks of Cointelpro. You know, they you know, do your research on Cointelpro. Do your research on government psychological warfare. You will find that you're being played in a psychological warfare program. You know, a lot of it is psychological warfare. They want you to think certain things. They want you to think this. They want you to think that. They want you to think that. You know, they've been doing it for 50 years because it works. It works, you guys. It works. Just like they place news articles in newspapers and all the stuff that aren't true or misinformation, all this stuff. These agencies do that. They do it because it works. This is what they do. Do your research on all this stuff. You will come to find out you're in a big psyop, you know, and stuff. So that's the life of a TI, you guys. That's the life of a TI. So I have my psych appointment on the 20th. They're going to reevaluate me. I'm going to tell them the truth because I can't lose my disability. They call me delusional. That's fine. I don't want to lose my disability. I'll have to go out there and get a job. They're not going to let me work, you guys. I will lose everything if I have to go out there and work. I'll be able to hold a job maybe for 6 months, and they will chase me out of there and stuff. So I got to make sure I have my SSI, my disability, so I can function and survive and, you know, make it and pay my bills and all this stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to lose everything. So hopefully this will go through and everything. That's on the 20th. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off. I'm just kind of trying to enjoy myself a little bit on YouTube and looking at videos and everything else. You know, I looked on YouTube. There's not a whole lot of targeted individuals on YouTube anymore, you guys. There's not a whole lot of TIs on YouTube anymore, not like there used to be. I don't know where everyone went, but I suppose I'm going to cut this off. You guys enjoy your Friday night. Have a drink. Enjoy yourself. I'm going to cut this off. I hope you guys are doing well. And thanks for the comments and everything else. And I'll talk to you guys later.